Hey everybody, Dr. Mannie here with Natural Health Solutions, and I have some very important information that I want to share with you today. I want to talk to you about something that is dramatically changing people's lives all across the country, and it's called the hCG diet. And for those of you who've always struggled with losing weight, this could very well be the solution you've been looking for. Now, hCG stands for Human Chorionic Gonadotropin. You'll never need to know that again, but that's what it stands for. And it's actually a hormone that is secreted by pregnant females. And the purpose of hCG during pregnancy is to help the baby get enough nourishment from the stored fat within the female. Now, Dr. Simeon's researched this diet and put this diet into effect for over 20 years in Europe. He treated thousands and thousands of patients with it with very, very good results. He actually wrote a book about it. It's called Pounds and Inches, and you can actually download that from our website. Scroll below and download the PDF. A lot of good information in it, and it's free, so feel free to download that. Now, hCG works on the hypothalamus of the brain. It helps you essentially reset it, so people can go and eat the way they want to eat and really never gain weight. So it helps to essentially reset your metabolism. We've all known people who are thin and they can eat everything under the sun and never gain weight. We've also known people who will walk by a plate of cookies and put on 5 pounds. So Dr. Simeon's hypothesis was that that person has an abnormally functioning hypothalamus. So he developed a way with this diet to reset the hypothalamus so you can go about eating the way you want to eat without putting on a lot of weight. We've had a ton of patients do this hCG diet, and I've had a lot of colleagues who are using it with their patients, and all are having really, really good results. So let's just get right into it and learn exactly how this diet works and see if it might be appropriate for you. Now, the first thing you need to understand is that Dr. Simeon's divided the fat in your body into 3 kinds of fat. There's structural fat. Structural fat is the fat that's on the bottoms of your feet, it's in your palms. It provides structure to the skin so it's taut, not saggy and loose. It also surrounds the organs and provides cushion and support for the organs. Another kind of fat we have in our body is called essential fat. Essential fat is what we use for energy. It's stored within the muscle so our bodies can get to it really quickly and use it for energy. Third kind of fat we have is called non-essential fat, and that's the fat that accumulates around the waistline, underneath the arms and into the face. And this is where your body is actually storing the fat. Now, in a traditional diet, and this is the key point you need to understand, in a traditional diet, when our bodies start to burn fat, your body goes after the structural fat and the essential fat first. And it leaves the non-essential fat until we're absolutely starving. Then it will finally start pulling from those reserves. So with this non-essential fat, we've all seen people who lose weight, but they can't seem to lose the weight around the waistline, the belly fat. That's because the person's not going to burn that fat until they're absolutely starving. So the beauty of the hCG diet is that it flips the body around. So now the body goes after the non-essential fat first, and it leaves the structural fat and the essential fat alone, so you have plenty of energy. You don't get a droopy, saggy skin that happens to a lot of people who just starve themselves without the hCG. So the hCG makes our brain pull from the fat reserves from the non-essential fat stores, leaving the structural fat and the essential fat intact. And Dr. Simeon's use hCG injections with his patients. We don't do the injections. We use a sublingual drop underneath the tongue. You'll do about 10 drops a day, 10 drops underneath the tongue 3 times a day. Plus, you're going to eat a very low-calorie diet. As a matter of fact, you're only allowed about 500 calories per day. And the first question I always get is, Dr. Mannie, wouldn't I lose weight anyways if I was just taking 500 calories in? And the answer to that is absolutely yes, you would. But your body's going to pull from the structural fat and the essential fat first, and which is what you need for energy. So you're going to feel really, really lethargic, fatigued, and very hungry. You're just going to feel very sluggish in a short period of time. In the presence of hCG, which allows your body to target the non-essential fat first, it actually makes your body burn about 3,000 calories of fat off your body each day. And that equals about 1 pound a day of fat being burned off your body. It's not uncommon for somebody to lose 1 pound a day when they're on this diet. We have some patients who do it for 21 days, they lose 21 pounds. We have others who have a little bit more to lose, so they go a little bit longer. And that's the difference between simply starving yourself with a 500 calorie diet and then using hCG. Without it, you're going to be really hungry, cranky, and just miserable. When you use the hCG, your body turns it around, so you're going to be burning the fat off your body. So you're actually living off about 3,500 calories a day, which is why you don't get overly hungry when you're on this diet. It's really cool how that works. Now, if you're used to eating junk food and cookies and fast food, you might still have a craving for those foods, but you're not going to be physically hungry. Now, with the hCG, you have to find a really good source. There's really good companies out there, and there's some not so good companies. So you need to find high quality. We get our hCG from a lab out of Colorado. That's only sold to healthcare practitioners. So it's a high quality form of hCG. Now we have two programs available to those who are interested in doing the hCG diet. First option is if you live in the Twin Cities area and want to go through our office, we'll do a doctor supervised program. We'll track your progress, do your weigh-ins, measurements, and give you all the tools and support and the resources you need to be successful. Second option we have is for people who are too far away from our clinic to weigh in and get measured and do all the follow-ups. So we call it the distance package. You'll get all the bottles of hCG you need, you'll get the workbook to track your progress, you'll get the recipe books, and again all the tools, resources you need to be successful. In addition, you'll get 24/7 email support. So if you have any questions along the way, send us an email, we'll get right back to you as soon as we can. So I encourage you to take action. This could be a really great opportunity for you to lose extra weight, to not only look better, but to feel better and feel healthier and have an abundance of energy as well. So I thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to call our office or send us an email. Our office number is 952-891-2225. Again, my name is Dr. Mannie with Natural Health Solutions. We'll talk to you real soon. Take care.